I'm Renee Knorr, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 Magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up. It's such a great honor to be able to raise funds for Living Beyond Breast Cancer Organization.
Yes, thank you, Renee, very much for helping us to organize this event. It's for a beautiful cause, and it's always our pleasure to help people.
Also on the Facebook. Good afternoon, good morning, as well as good evening. It just all depends on where you are. I'm Renee Knorr. Grateful to be here with you, not only with the Breakfast with Champions, but also with the GW3Live. Today is Thursday. And what a powerful, powerful morning we have had thus far, guys. You know, today, I'm grateful that we're on the last day of August 31st, and it's incredible time of the year for us to be able to be in the now and be in existence. We've been talking about the power of the number 7 and where we are right now, guys. Not only are you a change, you're a champion of change. We look at also the warriors of wealth, but most importantly, guys, we're dreamers of destiny. Dreamers of destiny. If you know you're a dreamer of destiny, go ahead on and put some 777s in the chat. Place some 777s in the chat because we are getting ready to explode in our next journey of our lives. I welcome you to 5:30 a.m. This is Thoughtful Thursday, and it's going to be like none other. We've already been able to pour into a conversation, engaging those right there in the clubhouse. But now we are live with YouTube alongside with Facebook, and love for you to not only to subscribe to the Global Women Wealth Wars TV, but also to truly engage with us, guys. You know, the power of moving forward, moving mountains. That's what the Breakfast of Champions have been able to do. And I like to say it's a talk show because we have so many hosts from around the globe that come and pour life into you. I'm grateful to be one of those. I'm Renee Knorr, the founder of the Global Women Wealth Warriors, as well as the GW3 Global Society. It's important for us to really use the ability of impacting and transforming lives through financial literacy alongside with health and wellness. We help others to unleash the power from within, whether you're a woman or a man. But I will say this, guys, we've truly have been successful in transforming so many women's lives alongside with our underrepresented girls. We've had the opportunity of successfully completing our sixth annual Power to Soar Leadership Conference. And we've been able to embark upon, bridging that gap with our young leaders. Thanks to Miss Sharon Rinko, alongside with her father, that's just doing an impactful job right there in Tanzania. It's great for us to talk about the past, guys, but I want us to embrace the future and where you're going and how you're showing up. We've been able to learn about so many things that have been able to drive our and give us that fuel of energy, that honesty that's been able to help us to have that collective strength in order for us to ignite with others. Oh, how many of you guys love growth? If you love growth, go ahead on and put it in chat. Growth. Because truly that's what it's about, guys. How you're growing each and every day. We're getting ready to go into September 2023. And I'll say this to you, my friends. Today is about how we're preparing for 2024. What are some actionable steps that you're taking? What are some things that you're going to be embracing? Today we already understand the power of number 7. For the Power to Soar Leadership Conference 2024, we gave the name Rebirth. And lo and behold, that name, not only does that name really connects with us, we know that's the renewing stage. We know as we're transforming lives, we're also going to have the opportunity of releasing. That's right, releasing. How many of you guys need to release some things right now? When I say this, guys, because what it is that we're leaving behind, look like we're getting ready to go back into that whole pandemic. And yeah, I have to talk about that as well. One of the things we were able to do in 2020, I think everybody had to start wearing the face mask. You see this one right here, guys? This was my first face mask that I created. See the fashionable look that it had? Oh my goodness. And then after that, we came with another face mask that we created. See this one right here? And then another one. I got 7 or 8 different face masks here, guys, where we know that journey of what had to happen during that time. We had to what? We had to rethink ourselves. We had to get back into getting to know ourselves. Well, right now, guys, as we're preparing for 2024, we know this journey is going to be so powerful, how we're going to keep showing up and impacting other lives. I want to ask you, what's on your list? What is it that you're going to be doing to not only show up, how you're going to be impacting lives right now, right today? Because it really does matter how you're leading and living your life with all the right intentions. Intentions mean so important. Next year will be our 7th annual. The 7th annual. We talked about that number, that powerful number 7. 7 stands for completion. We like to also look at 7 as being able to connect with so many of our loved ones around the world that have been able to pour into us. Not only does it symbolize as something to give us potential, but also something for us to be able to hold on to impact and change the world. And truly, that's what we've been able to do. So I want us to explore. Is that okay with you? We're going to explore some more of those 7 powerful impacts that not only as GW3 Global Society have we been able to do, but as a community, even with the Breakfast with Champions. I like to say this word, empowerment. Empowerment. Somebody put that in the chat. Not only have we been able to empower, we've been able to rise up every morning with Breakfast with Champions. We've been able to lead And most importantly, guys, we know the world needs more leaders. If you are a leader, if you are a champion, if you are a warrior, go ahead and put 777s in the chat. I want to put some fire emojis as well. We know for sure we're breaking all types of ceilings because we're coming together, we're collaborating, and we're supporting each other at an all-time high. And I would like to say the next word is education. We've been able to provide from our streams of ways of connecting with so many individuals, the knowledge. How many of you guys, even with the Breakfast with Champions, you're so much more smarter than you were 3 years ago because of what we've been able to pour in every day. Guys, knowledge is so much powerful, and how we use the knowledge really does matter. So that education, mentorship, it allows us also to ensure that everyone, every man, every child also have access to tools, resources that's needed to succeed. So we move into that economics. Oh my goodness, guys, we talk about the economic growth. And if you're not at this point doing better than what you were 3 years ago, maybe it's time for you to reassess some things. Maybe it's time for you to get into that stillness so you can really reapply yourself. Sometimes we have to do that because it's a work in progress every day that we're doing things. However, we know as champions of women and men in business, we like to stimulate the economy. We have to stimulate the economy. And so that means we need more creative sources out there. All of our visionary leaders. If you're a visionary leader, go ahead on and put some 777s in the chat. If you are a visionary leader, put a 777 in the chat. What we realized also during that whole pandemic time, we had to really take the time to focus on our health and our wellness. What good is having wealth if your health is not in order, right? So we truly embrace that. And it's important for us to prioritize how our well-being and how we're showing up. How many of you guys right now have to exercise 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes in the evening? Some of you guys are probably right now on a treadmill. I see you over there, Scott Simon. Some of us are really working on ourselves, and we have to work on ourselves every day. That's something that's really important for not only clarity of our mindset, but also constantly helping us to become our best version of ourselves. Absolutely, guys. Social justice, we realize also with the social justice, how important that was, like a huge awareness. One of the things we realized right across the board during the pandemic, we all was doing the same thing at the same time. We literally all were inside, had to rethink things, literally had to reprioritize not only how we were doing things, but how we're going to show up. We had to really take care of internally our mindset as well, because we had a lot of things that was challenging us. And I like to say this, guys, within this organization with the Global Women Wealth Wars, equality, equity, alongside with just paving the way for a fairer opportunity. I'm grateful to say that not only have I just came back from Dubai, Dubai 3 days ago, the ladies celebrated the entire Emirates Women Day. Let's go ahead and put some fire emojis up for them. They've had to embark upon, a huge transformation as well. And being the only American to receive the first prestigious award this year was a true remarkable accomplishment. So as it stands right now, I'm looking forward to helping more women to continue on building that confidence from within, bridging that gap, so therefore they not only understand how important they are, but also using their voices across global platforms. We are grateful to say that we have that environmental stewardship as well. We've partnered up with so many nonprofit organizations, but specifically with the Sharon Ringo Foundation, it has my heart. When I was over in Africa, not only was I very impressed about what Africa had to offer, I was able to meet a beautiful young girl at the age of 11. And now she's 12 years of age, guys. She's been able to plant already over 40,000 trees. And as it stands of today, we're already together looking at planting over 53,000 trees within our organization, alongside with partnering with the Sharon Ringo Foundation. So let's put some hearts up for that. We're making those moves, and I want you to also embrace how you're going to be making greater moves such as that, how you're going to be that global connector. You know, we don't have anything anymore that's standing in our way from becoming just that, being able to connect with lives across the globe, guys. It's so phenomenal. And that global unity, somebody put that in the chat, global unity. Not only are we faster able to connect with individuals much faster, but we're also realizing the collaborations that have been able to transcend borders. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful in uniting with women all across the globe. This morning, I already had one of my meetings with Africa. I look forward to having my meetings with the ladies in Dubai, but also I look forward to meeting with the Global Women Wealth Warriors Society this Saturday. How are you showing up? How are you being an impact that the world needs? You know, as we prepare ourselves for the rebirth of the 2024 Power to Soar Leadership Conference, not only are we grateful that it's not just about what one person is doing, it's about how we are showing up. 1 year from what we did from August the 22nd through the 24th this past year, we're preparing ourselves for change. We're preparing ourselves for a better of ourselves, a better version of ourselves. And also this year for the 2024 Power to Soar Leadership Conference, we have incredible partnerships. I'd like to thank the Chateau Elan for truly embracing our program and coming on board as one of our partners for the 2024 Power to Soar Leadership Conference. Guys, this is so impactful. Because see, they understand they're an award-winning organization. They're award-winning luxurious winery resort. And the Global Women Wealth Warriors, we are also an award-winning organization. And we truly want to recognize so many in our journey. This year alone, we've already impacted so many lives. But before the end of the year, December 9th, we will be at City Hall. And during that time at City Hall, guys, we're going to be recognizing 100 global influencers that's been able to impact the lives around the globe, especially Africa, the United States, and also Dubai. So we're so grateful for having platforms to be able to build that unity. Somebody put in the chat, unity, because we need that unity, guys. We truly need that unity in order for us to build stronger relationships. So I'd like to thank you. You know, not only am I grateful to be, as I share with you, the founder of the Global Women Wealth Warriors, but I got the title now as the Queen Mother, and I'm going to live up to that name. You know, as we are providing opportunities for many across the board to become global ambassadors, not only of Africa, but also of change agents that we need throughout the globe in order for us to stimulate the economy. How many of you guys need to really get wrapped around stimulating that economy, guys? I want you to embrace change because it is inevitable. And most importantly, you got to embrace technology and embrace doing things new. That's one of the things about that powerful number 7 as well. So we're going to make this just a kickoff for what we are getting ready to do and what we are doing to reclaim our lives back, of being able to give birth to our new selves, our new version of ourselves. I'm so excited, guys, and I'm ready to go forward with the champions. I'm ready to go forward with the warriors. I'm ready for the change that the world needs to see within you. So you have to ask yourself, are you ready? Ask yourself, are you ready? Well, guys, this is what Thoughtful Thursday is all about. Starting with a starting point from today. And I promise you, truly, something remarkable will happen as long as you embrace that you're ready for change. I'm Renee Knorr. We're going to return right back to the Breakfast with Champions with the Clubhouse, and we're going to continue on with this conversation. So thank you for joining me on this live version with GW3 alongside with the Breakfast with Champions. And again, we're going to return right back into the Clubhouse.